Bernard's Surname Meaning in History, presented by coadb.com. Surname meaning? It is a primarily English, Scottish, French, German, and Dutch surname that developed from the personal masculine given name Bernard, derived from an ancient German name composed of the elements bern, meaning bear, and hard, meaning brave, hardy, or strong. It was borne by several Christian saints, including Saint Bernard of Menthon, born in the year 923, founder of Alpine hospices, and another Saint Bernard, seen here, who was a co-founder of the Knights Templar and leader in the reformation of the Benedictine Order. Early bearers of the surname included Hugo Bernard in Lincolnshire, England in 1130, Thomas Bernard in Cambridgeshire, England in 1260, and Adam Bernard in Perthshire, Scotland in the year 1296. Noble titles held included the Bernard Baronetcy of Huntingdon, a title created in the Baronetage of England in 1662 for Sir Robert Bernard, an English lawyer who sat in the House of Commons, and was son of Francis Bernard, whose family held the manor of Abington in Northamptonshire for 200 years. He was succeeded by his son, Sir John Bernard, who was also a member of Parliament. Here we see the aforementioned Abington Manor. They also held the Bernard Baronetcy of Nettleham in the County of Lincoln, a title created in the Baronetage of Great Britain in 1769 for Sir Francis Bernard, a colonial governor of New Jersey and Massachusetts Bay, and the son of Reverend Francis Bernard. Here we see a list of the Bernard baronets all the way through the 6th baronet, Sir Thomas Tyringham Bernard, who died in 1883, and depicted on the right we see Sir Thomas Bernard, the 3rd baronet. Baron Bandon of Bandon Bridge was a title created in the peerage in 1793 for Francis Bernard, a member of Parliament and the only son of James Bernard, who was son of Major North Ludlow Bernard. He was further elevated as Viscount Bandon in 1795, and yet again as Earl of Bandon in 1800. He was granted the title Viscount Bernard as well. And on the right, we see Sir James Francis Bernard, 4th Earl, who died in the year 1924. Gabriel Bernard, born in 1687, was a Count and Baron in France. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce those names of the locations. Samuel Bernard, Count of Coubert, born in the year 1651, a French financier. General Simon Bernard, born 1779, a French general and politician of the Revolution, who was created a baron in the First French Empire in 1814. Landed gentry included Bernard of Castle Bernard in King's County, Ireland, represented in the 19th century by Thomas Bernard, Esquire, Lord Lieutenants and High Sheriff of the county, Lieutenant Colonel in the Army. Also Bernard of Castle Hacket in County Galway, Ireland, represented in the 19th century by Percy Broderick Bernard, Justice of the Peace, Deputy Lieutenants, and High Sheriff. Notables included Sir Thomas Bernard, born 1750, a social reformer and philanthropist, treasurer of Foundling Hospital. Antoine Bernard, born 1853, a French soldier, journalist, and explorer. Francis Bernard, born 1628, an English apothecary, astrologer, and physician known for his large medical library. Claude Bernard, born 1813, a French doctor and physiologist and epistemologist. Richard Bernard, born 1568, a English Puritan clergyman and writer. Colonel Thomas Bernard, born 1816, was an Anglo-Irish British Army officer and official. Last slide. Early settlers to the New World included John Henry, Mary, Thomas, Phoebe, and Samuel Bernard, who arrived in Massachusetts in 1634. Nathaniel Bernard arrived the following year. John Bernard came to Maryland in 1659. Peter came in 1663. Marie Gaetan Bernard came to Quebec in 1676. Thomasine Bernard arrived in Maryland in 1671. And Humphrey Bernard Jr. arrived in South Carolina in the year 1679. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer genealogy research services. Link in the description. Thank you very much.